Demand is not one size fits all. If you're not actively segmenting how you're going to approach the market, you're leaving money and opportunity on the table. So let's break this down. The 8 types of demand and the 8 ways for your business to dominate them. So firstly, starting off with negative demand. The consumers hate your product. They're not indifferent to it. It's not that they don't care. They actively hate your product. They actually pay a fee to avoid it. Think about things like advertisements, parking tickets, things of this nature. Your move, you could either reframe the narrative, figure out what makes them hate their product, your product, and flip it, or you could lean into their discomfort and show them why avoiding your product costs them more in the long term, understanding that fear sells. So the second thing we have, no demand. Nobody cares. It's not, maybe they don't know, or even worse, they know and they still don't care. Your play here is to create relevance, is to speak their language, is to connect the dots between your product, the benefits of your product, their problems, and how the benefits of your product solves their problems. Awareness is the first domino in this chain. So now 3, latent demand. Sometimes, now they know that 3, latent demand. Consumers want something better, but they don't know what better looks like. You bring it to them. You find the gap. You understand that this is where consumers have an unsatisfied need that's not being satisfied by the products that's currently on the market. So what you need to do is find the gap, measure the market size, and build the thing that they don't know that they need yet. This is where the real visionaries win. This is predictive marketing. So 4, declining demand. The ship is sinking. People are moving on. Your play here is to analyze why. Is it the product? Is it the market? Is it a better competitor? Then decide. Once you've figured out why, you then decide, do you need to reposition, repackage, or pivot to a whole new audience? Sometimes just a fresh new coat of paint is all it takes. Other time, you need to burn the whole house down. Irregular demand. This is number 5. So you have seasonal, daily, even hourly demand. It's unpredictable. So here's the hack. It's called synchro marketing. This is where you change the demand curve. You can offer things like flexible pricing, smart promotions, strategic incentives. If you owned a coffee shop and you sold coffee at 8 a.m. and then you offered 2-for-1 deals at 3 p.m., you're understanding that from 8 to 10, your coffee business is jumping, but from 12 to 3, you're kind of dead in terms of sales. Now you can shape the habits of the consumers and own their patterns. So now let's go to 6. This is full demand. You're coasting. I mean, you're doing good. You got all the demand in the world that you need, but this is the trap. The full demand is not the finish line, it's a plateau. And so you need to keep innovating, you need to stay paranoid, and you need to consistently monitor customer satisfaction, because the moment you stop improving, somebody else is eating your lunch. So 7, over full demand. It's too much business. You're literally turning business